Hi, welcome to Ourania Tarot. Today I'm going to be reading the cards as they will entail what your past life might have been like. This might explain your past life's sun sign. It might explain certain urges you have that you personally wouldn't carry out, but maybe you feel like you've already have carried them out. So this is just going to explain a little bit on the personality or maybe the events of your past life. So as a disclaimer, I'm very new to tarot. I will be having to reference this little booklet over here. There is no technical official booklet for these cards, and this is the Good Tarot card deck, by the way. This is the Illuminated Tarot deck, sorry. So I will have to be referencing this once in a while. I will, however, use my intuition if I feel like my intuition overrides what the definition in the booklet states. In each reading, I will be pulling 2 cards from here just for some affirmation, and I will be pulling, let's see, should I do charms? Yes, I'll be pulling a few charms from here, maybe 3, just to, affirm or add on to what I've already said. So feel free to like and subscribe or comment. It's your life, you do what you want with it. Thank you for staying here, and let's get on with it. Welcome, group 1. So this is if you chose the Love Yourself Little Rock, or maybe you chose it based off of the group number or the timestamps number down below. Who knows? Also, apologies for any background noise or any chair noises. My chair is very noisy. So, let's put this over here. Let's see what the spirit guides have entailed for your past life. So, I'm getting a very, off the bat, very feminine person. I mean, this card does represent femininity, and then you have 3 females in a row. So, or women in a row. So I'm getting the sense that maybe your past life, for a major part of their life, like these 2 went hand in hand. They had to do a lot of healing, maybe rejuvenation, inner healing, maybe I'm getting, which is kind of funny considering this. So maybe it's inner love for themselves, how to stand up for themselves, how to appreciate themselves. And I think they definitely struggled for that for a long time, because I'm also getting the patience card. They had a lot of patience and perseverance to, wait out all the bad moments, work towards the good moments, and finally find maybe a balance within themselves. So let's pull cards from the Illuminated Tarot. I like to do these fresh just because I do have these pre-picked out, but I like to have extra security in knowing that my intuition was right in picking those out, with having the spirit guides affirm this through a fresh. Ooh, actually, I felt really pulled to this card, so where can we put it? We can do this. So maybe spacing. Okay, over here, let's pull another one. I said I would pull 2. Nothing so far. Oh, okay. So, okay, those 2. Let me get the book closer to me just in case. So you've got the I'm not quite sure, honestly. I'm not really familiar with the terms in this one. Okay, so the maybe Messenger of Swords. Well, I learned these definitions first, so it's kind of confusing for me. Ooh, okay, yep, that definitely affirmed this card over here. A lot of healing, patience, because something happened maybe in your past life, something really on the verge of destruction. I'm almost getting, is this upside down? I can't quite tell. We'll find out. The moon is over here, so I'm gonna assume it's upside down, and I'm gonna assume it's upside down because they were able to overcome this and move forward. So, oh, also sorry for the background noise right now. So let's move to the swords area. Sorry, I'm being like kind of loud. I'm trying to talk over all the noise in the background. I'll just edit it if anything. All right, so right, okay, so we got this upside down. And up, right side up, it's the thought that keep a person awake, the struggle to make sense of events. Oh, okay, so yeah, I think this kind of relates to it more if it's upside down, because this person, this past life, was definitely able to make sense of their own emotions. They were so emotionally intact that to the point where they did have patience with their progress. So let's go over here and see what this means. I love the colors. Okay. Okay, so the Jack of Spades, caution and potential. I think I relate. Caution and potential are two very hold off kind of words. Like, I definitely see how this relates. There's a lot of potential to grow, and there was growth. Maybe caution in the sense that had this card been right side up, it could have been disastrous. So the way that your past life went about things was very, well, I don't know how to describe this. Their mindset was just so powerfully aware and powerful in general. It was able to persevere, find that balance that they needed, maybe to overcome some sort of inner conflict, maybe outer conflict. So that's definitely what I'm getting. All right, now let's pull some charms. I need to add some more to this collection. All right. Ooh, right off the bat. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, we've got the turtle, little crystal turtle. And then we've got oh, okay, so perfectly, that definitely I think is only affirming the High Priestess. I relate. Okay, this crown, I don't depending on the deck, I either relate it to an affirmation of the major arcana in this deck, or I relate it to like headstrong, which is both of the messages. And the turtle too, I relate the turtle, hard shell, kind of like headstrong. Hard shell, it's an easy prey for most animals, but they are able to get through so much, and they take their time too. They're slow, which relates to patience. So this was your past life, was very patient. We did pull two. I'm not really getting much energy. Maybe I'm getting air, definite air energy, obviously. Maybe air and water. Not so much water, only because the water, the Six of Cups that we have here is more about something not painful, rather something that they do have to get through. So yeah, thank you, group 1. This was maybe what your past life has looked like. Definitely such a nice reading. Also, if any of these numbers might relate to you, maybe these are dates. Oh, this is Valentine's Day, 2/14. So yeah, if that means anything to you, if you've ever felt such a strong connection, go ahead and leave a comment. Thank you. Hey, group 2, this is if you picked this little rock. well, not so little rock. So, or group number 2, or if you pick this group, maybe based off of the timestamp. So let's see what cards you've got. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So this is a very satisfying deck personally, because it just shows how much character your past life had. So right off the bat, there's obviously 2 waters, but I think that these 2 cards obviously relate to each other a little more. This girl has a lot of material, and not material, like wealth. Those are diamonds, and she's got a bunch of them. And then you got the 6 of Earth, and the 6 of Earth actually means like generosity to me. Obviously they have to have material in the first place, and this kind of confirms that. But like a generosity, it wasn't like all this wealth and luxury was just your past life just didn't share it. They were definitely not stingy. They were generous. They put good use of their money. But I'm also getting that they lost something. They've maybe lost a family, a loved one, or anything really that was significant to them. And maybe that led to their generosity. Maybe they weren't always this way. As after all, if you turn this around, it's gonna be represent stinginess. So let's pull some cards from this one. I pull a fresh deck just to affirm what I've already picked. So, oh, okay. Well, those 2 were no. I'm not feeling it. Sorry if my shuffling takes a while. Okay, here's first one. The Jack of Diamonds. So some more pentacle energy, which is maybe earth sign or water sign for your past life. Oh, actually, I felt really drawn to this card. Okay, and the 4 of Clubs reversed. So let's see what that means. I'm not too familiar with this deck. So we've got the Jack of Diamonds. I'm gonna try to show you guys if I find it. Here we go. Fascination, wonder, and scholarship. Maybe their success came off of their own, like their own workings. Maybe these events kind of led up to their success. Their knowledgeability, is that a word? Sorry. Okay, now we've got let's finish reading these cards. And then we've got the 4 of Clubs. And okay, I do believe this represents Pentacles, and I do believe the clubs are maybe wands. Let me see real quick. Yeah, the clubs are wands. So we've got the 4 of Clubs, solid foundation, stability, and celebration. Ooh, okay, but upside down. This is kind of weird. So maybe your past life came from humble beginnings, and they had to work their way up to wherever this was. And because of their humble beginnings, maybe it was a loss that they already started off with, I'm kind of sensing. A loss of wealth? I don't know. And I'm sensing that maybe they had always experienced this loss. They were missing privilege, definitely. Maybe privilege that came from wealth. Hence why once they worked out of this unstable foundations, unstable environment, they worked their butt off to accomplish wealth, security, success, but they knew that they could do so much more than that. So I think your past life really has got the archetype of a humble beginnings, generous, and wealthy endings kind of character. And let's pull some charms to approve that message. Sounds like a president. I'd rather not. Ooh. So right off the bat, we've got a little heart key. So I represent that with openness, which is kind of affirms the generosity card. Openness, obviously, but also kind of like open-mindedness. They definitely weren't a cold person, not at all. That's what I'm getting from that. They were very warm, kind, generous. Ooh, and the star. Okay, so a star, I don't, well, yes, it depends. This could affirm the actual star card, but in this case, maybe it's like their success. They not became a star, but they were a very successful person. You know, they had that money in the end, and they were able to do great things with this. They were able to maybe bring light to others in dark moments. Because of their own humble beginnings. So, wow, thank you, Group 2, for this wonderful and pleasant reading. Have a great day, night, afternoon. Hi, Group 3. This is for those of you who picked this kind of old-looking gemstone or stone or whatever. Very, very cute. Or the group number 3, or the timestamps down below for the group number 3. So let's see what you've got. Oh, I see one of my favorite cards. Sorry. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Very powerful person. Okay, so the 3 of Wands, the Claw, and the Star. So right off the bat, you've got, I feel like I always see people say, oh, the star is what comes after a really bad storm, you know. That's what it kind of represents, the success after all the trouble. Getting here, from the 3 of... I have a mind. My mind is set to think it means something, but I'm just going to use this just in case I'm wrong. So the 3 of Fire, aka the 3 of Wands. Let's see what you've got. Okay, yeah, I'm right. So definitely success. I'm just making sure because I know this card, I can't quite remember, but I know it also means something else. So that book said success, definite, these two, and there was obviously a call to success at some point in your past life. So yeah, this is a very successful person, maybe in the social world, maybe in the wealth world, simply because this card kind of represents reaping the gains, which the star card does too. So let's pull some fresh ones from here just to affirm any messages or add on to it. Wow, good past life, eh? Okay, alrighty, we've got the 6 of Cups upside down. And this is the Lover's card upside down. So, well, let me finish pulling from here because I already got a sense of what your past life might have been like. I was feeling called to this card. Oh, perfect. Lots of cup energy. Well, powerful energy, I should say. So, this card went upside down. The Lover's card went upside down really represents to me self-love, almost like I don't have time for anyone else. I am focusing on myself and I am thriving. And of course, this doesn't mean that your past life was constantly lonely. They never found their soulmate. Rather, they just had such love and such, they were able to see all their potential and use and utilize that potential into success, booming success, wealth. They found their call. So let's see, the King of Cups, what it represents, that I do need a little bit of help with. And is it upright? I don't think it has an upright or, let's see. sensitivity, creativity, and channeled into professional success. So perfect. Maybe that was your call. I'm kind of getting artist vibes a little bit. Or maybe just anything that your past life had a passion for. Anything that you maybe have an underlying passion for now that you felt like somehow you would be so good at it, but you just prefer not to choose that life. Your past life turned that into success, most likely. I haven't really been able to detect any energy from the cards. I'm getting a very like strong-headed water sign, only because they're so emotionally intact both with themselves and their success, and just being able to express and see their potential. So wow, powerful cards. Let's pull a charm or two. Yeah, and you kind of see, sorry, but you kind of see that there's, the ladies are all alone up here. They're very powerful looking, this is very stoic looking, kind of. So, just a thought, food for thought, if these numbers resonate with you, by the way. Or, here we go. So let's see what cards you've got, or what charms you've got. Ooh, adaptability, and let's see what else. So, maybe adaptability. This probably represents this and this too, and this. To turn such a love for something, maybe even themselves, into a career. Ooh, that flew out. And we've got hope. They probably knew that there was hope for a better future since day one. But I'm getting the sense that it's not that they didn't have a good childhood or anything like that. Rather, they just had such hopes, big hopes that they were able to accomplish throughout their life. So yes, that's what I'm getting from you, group 3. Very powerful deck. So in the end, your past life was very successful, very powerful, able to turn anything into a power play move, like a power, just everything power is what I'm getting. And even though the charms I got were more so about the adaptability, potential, and the hopes that this person had, I think that the hopes that this person had, without those hopes and able to really change into the mindset of how can I make what I love bigger, into such a material, like how do I say this? Okay, into such a reward reaping situation, I think none of this would have happened, really. The star, like I said before, is just able to persevere through anything. It is a success after the perseverance. So perfect. So thank you, group 3. Have a wonderful day.